Hey guys, how you doing? Guys and I were talking, and there's this verse in the Bible, Romans 8:28, that talks about all things happen. God makes all things happen for the good of those who love Him. I don't know about you, but I find that verse a little hard to believe sometimes, don't you? I mean, I've got some things going on in my life at times where I'm not really sure God even knows what's going on. Now, of course, I mean, I know He knows, but it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't feel like it all the time. So when I read a verse like that that says God's working all these things for good, sometimes I just struggle with that. But you know what? As I think about my life and things that have happened over time and over the long haul, I can look back and see where God really has made good out of things that I thought were pretty bad. My wife and I lost our second daughter, Jamie. And at that point in our life, I wasn't even connected to a church, and I wasn't connected to God hardly at all. But we knew we had a choice. We were either going to trust God, or we were just going to basically give Him the finger and tell Him to go away. That sounds kind of harsh, doesn't it? But that's where I was. Looking back from that time to now, though, it's amazing what God has done in both my life, my wife's life, my children's life. In fact, He's brought me to where I am now, and it all began that day. So, I don't know where you are. Maybe you're feeling like God doesn't care or isn't around. But you can trust Him. It's what we call faith, and it's hard sometimes to understand, but the reality is God does show Himself. He will prove Himself, and maybe you can even look back over your life a little bit and see where maybe He's done incredible things out of bad situations before. I challenge you to look for those times, because we don't do it automatically. If you're willing to give Him a shot, though, He'll prove Himself to you. He's an amazing God.